Question number 10. A used car was purchased in July of 1999 for $11,900. If the car depreciates, now this means it goes down in value, 13% of its value each year. Write and solve an equation to find the value of the car y years after it was purchased, where y is the number of years after the car was purchased. Then we're going to use our equation to find the value of the car to the nearest $100 in July of 2002. Okay, so we know it's depreciation. So we have y equals the initial amount of the car, 1 minus the rate as a decimal. We're subtracting because it's going down. Raised to the x power. This actually want y years. So we're going to find the value of the car. So I'm going to write the value y years is equal to the initial amount of the car, $11,900, multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus the rate of a decimal. So if we're going to do 13% as a decimal, we would do 13 divided by 100, which would give us 0.13. And we're raising it to the year. So that's y. So this is the equation that we could use to find the value y years after we bought this car. The value of the car y years later. So they want to know the value in 2002. Okay, so I have 2002 and I bought the car in 1999. So I'm going to subtract to find that this is 3 years. So we're going to substitute in 3 for y in the equation that we wrote. So the value of the car 3 years later is equal to $11,900 times the quantity of 1 minus 0.13 raised to the 3rd power. So you can put this into the calculator. $11,900, 1 minus 0.13, our rate as a decimal. We're going to enter the exponent of 3. And we get that the value of the car is now $7,836. And if I round to the nearest cent, the 5 will tell the 8 to round to a 9. So this is rounded to the nearest cents. But the problem wants us to round to the nearest $100. So the 8's in the hundredth place. The 3 is going to tell the 8 to stay the same. So the value of the car would be $7,800 rounded to the nearest 100.